Alright, welcome back to part 2 of Mortal Kombat XL. What are you talking about? What second part that we already recorded that's fucked up? I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway.
I mean, I wasn't saying anything.
No, I know, that was just an in joke. It's a joke between us. Anyway, so that's where we left off. Our old pal Johnny Cage finally tapped into his inner green super effect, and yeah, that is actually a connection to MK9's arcade ending for Johnny Cage himself, where he has he links back to the power that he has, that green power, links back to his ancestors, I think Mayan descendants. So it kind of links back to that. But Don, do you notice something wrong with Shinnok here?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Are you sure this is the right Shinnok?
I don't know. He's
Seems a little sus.
suspicious. Hey, he's a bit of an imposter. Okay, I better stop.
I will say, if it actually turns out that is a fake Shinnok, that'd actually be a really good goal.
Right?
You really are a fallen elder god.
You really are a bitch elder god.
You're a little bitch-ass pissant.
Johnny Cage, the
It's
ambulance.
weird that they actually brought this back, though, this green effect.
Yeah.
Because...
I mean, he's always had it. Did they use it in the newer games too, or is it just like this game?
No. It's funny because the green effect has always been a part of Johnny Cage's moveset, but it's never been brought to the forefront with the exception of this game. Like, even in MK11, they kind of mention it, but not really. He's never even shown to use it. So it's like, where the fuck did it go then? You know?
Hi, Nigel.
Johnny,
That's weird.
did we?
Also, she called him Johnny for the first time. What?
Aw, how sweet.
And it was love at
Remain
first
here.
sight.
The chamber's proper will heal Sonya Blade in short order.
Quan Chi and the others, they're gone. A surge of power within the chamber overwhelmed my senses.
Oh, how sweet.
later, Kinshi.
By the way, Quan Chi is still out there. Shouldn't we, like, I don't know, stop him?
Old fish face
No, we
himself.
got Shinnok. It's
Let us
good
take
enough
the
for one
amulet
day.
to the elder gods.
Fantastic, but,
No one can.
They might
we
tell
should
us
stop him. I'm
Shinnok
just
can
saying,
use
man.
Nope, man, we got him. We got what we came for.
Don't we need to
go
also
home.
help our friends,
Nope.
though? Our friends
Wars
need
are
help.
over. Quan
I don't know what
Chi
you're
has
talking about.
escaped.
Everything's fine.
Why are you smiling?
You know what? You guys seem to be on top of shit.
She called me Johnny.
Also, that is supposed to be a good thing, where it's like, oh, she called him Johnny for the first time. It's love at
Even told
first
me
sight.
that I'm descended from some Mediterranean war cult.
Or first
Bred
talk,
as
I guess.
warriors for the gods.
I can't believe it's fucking it's just a straight up 20 years later.
Yeah.
Everything went fine for 20 years.
No,
Fuck
not
them again.
everything. They'll actually... That's the thing about this game. We'll actually get flashbacks to events that happened before the main story, so we'll see
We
more
didn't
of
need a
it.
Halo in Darfur.
But anyway,
Iran, or
let's
Kurdistan.
introduce the
Yeah,
combat
Jackie.
kids here.
Nope, we didn't.
We got
Shaolin monks
Cassie
that
Cage
was
and
there,
Jackie
Jack?
Briggs,
I've
which
seen plenty of
obvious is
fights. Between
obvious.
you and I
Cassie
both,
Cage is
step
the
up low,
daughter of
special
Johnny
forces
Cage and
mob.
Sonya,
Please.
and
You're all
Jackie
here
Briggs
because you
is the
deserve to
daughter
be.
of Jax.
Beautiful and unique snowflakes.
How does Jax become human again? We'll find that out later.
As I'm sure you're unaware, judging from the lack of gift cards.
And then we have, on your right, we have Takeda Takashi and Kung Jin. Kung Jin's a descendant of Kung Lao, and
He was
Takeda
smart enough to
Takashi is the
introduce
son
Takeda
of
to his team.
Kenshi.
I'm glad the Shiro Ryu chose me to join.
Okay.
New places,
Is-
new faces.
That wasn't confusing now, was it?
Nope, not too much.
As the
What
secretary
is the
pointed
general
out,
consensus
I told the
around
folks you're
the
gonna retire someday. So it's time for your generation
the combat
to step up.
kids?
Shaolin, Shirai Ryu,
Uh,
SF. Together.
people like
Team's
them,
first mission.
but I
Mhm.
think there are also some
Mhm.
people who don't
We haven't heard
like
from the
them.
Grandmaster in a
I don't
while.
know.
I
For the
mean,
most
that's-
part, I've
Sure
seen
he's still on our side.
people
Yeah.
He's got our
like them.
backs if things
So
flare up again
I
in
don't know.
Outworld.
It's
We
been
need to bring him in.
though I do hear
Surprised
some people
Sub-Zero's
not care for them too
willing to
tough.
cooperate.
But I don't know.
What
I
about
always
Kotal?
like the Combat
Thought
Kids.
Kotal Kahn was
Although I
such a
do
great
think the
force.
stories
He
needed to
does.
do a little
He's
bit
facing
more
a
with
civil
these
war.
characters because
Rebels win.
to have
Those
these
accords will be
these
history.
these are new characters actually, like completely new.
Yeah.
Speaking of new characters, we get Kotal Kahn. No relation to
How
Shao
come?
Kahn.
I'm about to say, how come like Shao Kahn or like someone evil doesn't have a kid?
Yeah, no. No, Kotal Kahn is the new Emperor of Outworld. Which means Kahn isn't even Shao Kahn's last name, the fucking liar. You had us believe
Oh no! Oh shit! Wait a minute.
it's Devora and Kano.
Oh no!
The long Outworld
But wait a minute. Shao Kahn had us for years believe that his last name was Kahn. You telling me that Kahn is just a title? You cheap bastard!
Melina's location.
Wait a minute.
and a whole rebel army.
What's
So
up?
you're saying his
Gotta be worth at least.
last name was a Toto Khan?
Must attack her immediately. End this conflict,
Get the fuck out.
as you say.
Do we have a deal?
Wait, hold on. Where is that?
Oh my god.
This is Devora.
It's a sham! It's a lie!
It's a Toto Khan.
Oh my gosh. A total recon. Nah, nah.
Oh.
Whoa. Why is she swinging those hips back and forth?
Sexy bug lady.
Speaking of sexy lady, hi Melina. Mmm.
Stopping a carriage
Mm.
is nothing. Killing an emperor
She's a lesbian in this game.
requires power.
Good for her.
Have
Yep.
Melina, and won't use.
Oh, actually, no, hold on. I don't think she's a lesbian. I think she's bi, if I'm not mistaken. Although she does have a
Bisexual? Good for her.
yeah, she has more of a strong connection with Tanya, but she's not like she. It's not like she doesn't get with men either. If anything, there's actually a tie-in comic where it does show that she like sleeps with Reiko. So it's not like
Wait.
What's up?
Who was that again? Who's got the fucking laser eye? Laser eye?
oh, that's Kano.
That was Kano. Old man Kano. Does he still
Oh.
kick ass?
Oh yeah, he still kicks ass. Also, we got Ermac
Hi,
returning,
Blanca.
and new character Devora, and new character Aaron Black, who, honestly, Aaron Black leaves no impression on me, honestly. He's kind of boring.
Really? I can see that. I kind of forget he exists sometimes too.
Devora...
Why is Devore wearing just underwear?
I hate Devora. I'll get into why.
Oh. Trust me, I remember why you date the.
But yeah, don't worry, Kano can still kick ass. Also,
Oh.
QTE!
I don't know why it's just so fucking funny seeing old man Kano. You know, would have been like smarter to use your laser eye. That was probably a little bit less obvious to see coming.
Well, to be fair, you know, we wouldn't get this QTE if that was the case.
You still have it.
Oh, damn!
Okay, he's just dead, right? That was in a cutscene.
Nah. Oh, see, look, he gets his laser eye. Doesn't work. Oh,
Oh, he has two laser eyes.
he's completely fine though. His eye's still okay.
What? Look, if you're gonna have hits like that in a cutscene in a QTE, they need to matter a little bit more.
Nah, it's all right.
You wound me, Kano.
You offer of aid, but wind in the air.
Keep your 50 million. Melina's given me twice then to take you out.
Oh, Melina, thanks for telling me who's trying to kill me.
Oh, it's Melina. Oh no, my granny!
Hey, wait a minute. This doesn't look at all like the streets we were just in.
What are you talking about? It's totally the streets we're in. Totally. Fucking asshole. Just. You know what? Fine.
You know what? Honestly, this is something I kind of wish we got to see a little bit more with Mortal Kombat. It's just an old-ass version of a character.
We do get that more with MK11, but
I feel like it's something you don't see very often because...
But-
I mean, even now, I don't remember seeing a lot of like older versions, you know? Hell, Kano... Wasn't Kano younger in that game? Oh wait,
Kano-
time travel.
it was time travel, so you see younger and older Kano, but
That's right.
Jesus Christ, he is out for blood. He's out for blood. Let me finish. He's out for blood.
Hashtag blood.
Damn. I always find it so funny that these are like X-ray attacks, but they look so fatal. More fatal than fucking fatalities sometimes.
That reminds me of I think it's for Mortal Kombat 11. It's fatal blows, but it stops when the person dies. or it's either that or it was like fatalities, but it's the video stops when the person actually would die.
Yeah. Oh fuck, Kano's actually giving me a run for my money here. Hold on.
Will this be our first loss of the game?
No, not if I have anything to say about it.
Damn, that was close though.
Yeah, I know, right?
You're not worth the dirt on my
Within an inch of my balls. We made it though.
You know, it'd be a really cool. Damn.
He should be dead, right? He should be dead, right? Nope.
Yeah, no, he should definitely be dead from that.
Also, hi Tanya. Returning from MK4 and Deception and I believe
I'm
Armageddon
pleased you remember me.
is
for it.
Tanya. But she's also a DLC character in this game.
Those who freed Melina.
However, there is something that I should mention.
She vowed to
Before the
create a
DLC
engineer,
came out,
something you refused
Tanya,
to.
among other characters, were like were not playable characters, but you can fight
It will
them
never
in
be
story
united under
mode.
your rule.
So once they made
I
her,
hate that.
Rebellion
What's
is
up?
all that prevents it.
I kind of hate when they do that a little bit because he's probably more or less a finished character right here, but you gotta pay for her.
Yep. And what's even worse, as you see on the top right, she doesn't have any variations. No variants whatsoever. But this should have been included. Fuck you. Ruin my granny throw. In an update for Mortal Kombat XL, because yes, this came out in an update, because this game had updates. They should have included her now with the newer model, and not only the newer model, but now using a variant more akin to her in the story at least.
I could see a variant working in, but I think this is technically probably a very different Tanya at the end of the day.
No, because these movesets are actually in her finished design for the DLC character.
Yeah,
So I'm
but I'm
like,
saying
what the
it's still different, and having to change the character model will also require a lot of other. What's a game that did? There's another game I'm thinking about that kind of had that same situation where there's a character in the cutscenes like this that's like that's fightable in the main story, but they got added on later as DLC, but they don't go back and like update their previous fights. It's not bother me. I know I can think. I know there was a game just like that I was thinking about.
It's just weird, you know? Like, I get the other characters because they're not playable DLC characters at all in this game.
Yeah.
But for Tanya, she is. So, It's even funnier though because in the PC version of this game, you can mod it to where you can play as these characters in this game. So any of the non-playable characters in this game, you can play as them. So.
It's gonna bug me because I know there's some specific game I'm thinking about with that problem.
Oh, shit.
But I'm not gonna remember it. Damn.
God damn. Oh no, our first loss. Oh, by the way, hi Tanya.
All that prevents it.
Bye, Tanya. Also, what I was saying earlier is, what I think would be interesting, especially for the next Mortal Kombat at this point, is these story matches. Nice, grandma throw, by the way.
Thank you.
When you win a fight, you get that one little line like I forgot I always said to Kano, but like, oh, you're not worth the dirt underneath my boots.
Yeah.
I think it would be interesting if you had maybe like at least like 3 or so lines that would differ depending on how well you did in the fight. So if you win with like an almost no hit or something, or like 2 rounds in a row perfectly.
Wait, I think there was a game that actually did do that. I'm forgetting the name of it though.
Oh really?
Yes. I think it was actually. I think it's not Injustice. I think it's MK1 actually that did that. Like depending on how you did, depends on what quote is used.
Oh, did they actually do that in the story mode?
In MK1, I believe so.
Oh wow.
You are a fool to trust
But
Marina.
So yeah, I understand like sometimes you probably want to do more specific quotes, but I don't know. You can have some really cool quotes, and maybe your character's a little bit less cocky if you barely win, you know?
Yeah. By the way, the battle damage characters in MK9 has now been replaced with characters sweating, which looks weird.
Kano was to kill you, miserable.
Yeah, characters sweat in this game instead of getting battle damage. Like you'll still see some battle damage characters, but it's more sweat that you'll see, and it's it's gross.
I don't know why I told these people to go kill you. That was clearly a bad idea.
Also, I'll say this right now. I love Melina's design in MKX.
Yeah, I like her hair.
The supposed
It looks good, right?
I am a son of Argus. I was not merely declared a god by befuddled commoners. Bullock.
Oh shit. Oh no, wait. That's not supposed to happen.
Surely Melina suspects your true intentions, son of Argus.
Rain is not playable in this game either, but unlike Tanya, he is actually stuck in the realms of the NPC. If I could just get like
He has a kind of cool design.
Yeah.
Are to teach you the difference between pretension and godhood.
What godhood? You're not a god. Eat grandma. Oh. Oh shit. Let go of me, damn it.
It just sucks because like you went out of your way to make like an actual like a bonus fight. Like honestly, it's probably not as much built into it, and their stats are probably a little wonkier. But it's weird that you go all this effort to make Rain playable, and then you just don't make him. Or like make Rain fightable, but you just can't play as him.
Yeah. I find that weird too. Like, you went through all this effort, and yet now we can't even play it. Even though in the last game, and even in the next game, he does become playable. Granted through DLC, but still.
Yeah.
Ouch. Man, fuck this guy. I will always think X-rays are cooler than fatal blows, honestly, because it just feels more natural to do than fatal blows.
It's not like you're stopping and playing a cutscene in the middle of a fight.
Not only that, you don't have to wait for your health bar to get low. If you just build up enough in your super meter, that's it. That's all you need. Ah. Lightning! Oh, no, you don't. There you go. Sit down. Now go sit in the corner and think about what you've done.
Silence you.
Oh man, no, you're not gonna kill Rain, Aaron Black.
You won't touch him again.
Okay.
Just teleport away.
Shoot him, damn it! God dang.
But I will.
As I was saying though, I
As
do
the
love
heir to my
Melina's design
father,
in this
Shao
game.
Kahn, I,
Yeah.
Melina,
Listen,
Khanum of
I know
Outworld,
people have
order your
people are
execution.
fans of the MK9 design. I'm not gonna lie, I do too. If anything, I do think that it kind of, not kind of, it does fit Melina's character. She would wear something like that, especially if you looked at previous games. Yeah. But I think this design is also really good, especially since
I actually really like the design. Like I said, her hair looks really good.
it looks more wide, you know, giving it to more of the feral side of her, which I like.
Yeah.
But I also think this design is a little bit better than MK9 too, because here's the thing, it is mature, but it still shows off, you know, she's trying to deceive people that, oh yeah, she's gorgeous up until she takes the mask off, but in a modest way, kind of like more sneaky, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I get that. I get what you're saying with that.
That was a nice combo I did there.
Isn't this Kotal Kahn's first game?
Yes.
Right.
This is Kotal Kahn's first game, and I think he makes a good debut,
There
because
will be an execution
unlike some
this day.
people, or not some people, I'm sorry, because there are people that actually like
For your
Kotal Kahn.
descent, Melina.
I also like Kotal Kahn as well. Like, I think he was a good character. I do think he was wasted in MK11, though.
To the fire's edge.
Say, where'd you get that amulet?
Damn, it's too strong.
Damn, look at her arm, though. You see that? Arm looked fucked up.
What did my emperor see?
A mere cub.
Look at that. You got like two nose rings in there. It's not even nose rings. It's like nose drills.
Once we hit the drop point, we split up.
Oh,
Jackie and
now
I will
back
come
to
in
the
from the
regular.
south, you two from the
Now
west.
back to the other story.
Rendezvous here, the north of
Combat kids.
Then what? A simple pick up and go?
We back.
I do like the designs of the
Distance might be
combat
more
kids.
possible
I
than you
think I'm
think.
more
Don't sweat.
Yeah.
partial
It
to
comes to
Takeda
that,
though,
Sub-Zero
because
won't
Takeda's
know who.
design I really like. It gives into that stealthy ninja aspect, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Sub-Zero.
Oh yeah, Sub-Zero's also back to normal. No longer a revenant. John, you may be wondering, how though?
The forward defenses stand down as you command, Grandmaster.
I swear, you know, it'd be hilarious if they just never mention it.
Oh no, they will. We will actually get explanations of why certain characters are back to being human. Especially one certain character that I will not mention because I actually want that to be a surprise for you.
Okay.
All right, I've got point. You and Jin.
But yeah, we will get reasons of why these characters are back to being human. At least some characters, not all of them. In fact,
Yeah.
some are still revenants actually because of Quan Chi, but others aren't. And yep, that is something I will keep to myself until we get to that cutscene later on, because it will actually be surprising. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fuck
Go-
it.
They gonna do it no matter what. You said chicken.
Not welcome here. State your intentions.
Also, Sub-Zero is now voiced by
Grandmaster,
Steve Bloom
we need you to
himself,
come with
and
us. My name is Sergeant.
Oh yeah, good old Steve Blum.
Steve Bloom is awesome. He does a great job with Sub-Zero, in my opinion. Like, no joke, I cannot hear anybody else doing at least Kuai Sub-Zero than Steve Bloom. Like, I can't hear anybody else but him because he does such a great job.
My father always
Yeah.
spoke highly of you, Sub-Zero. He wants to talk.
Talking. Always his first choice.
Okay.
Get it?
Let's try pummeling. Now!
Wait, pummeling? No, don't fight, you idiot.
Why? Why fight?
Cassandra Cage, you lead this group, but they do not follow. What will your mother do?
Stop wasting time and take me down.
Yep. But that'll be for the next part.
I'm about to say, yep, bro.
God damn, man. These cutscenes are fucking something else, man.
Oh, just wait till you ever get to Smash Brothers.
But that'll be...
I mean, Metal Gear Solid.
Well, yeah, I guess. Because this is...
Dude, some of those cutscenes are like over 10 minutes long.
Christ, that'll be literally, that'll be like one long-ass part. It's like, welcome back to Metal Gear Solid, everyone. The last part was just a cinematic cutscene. We didn't even play the game in that part. But, we'll catch up with you guys next time with more Mortal Kombat XL. Until then, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to stay up to date with our content, hit that like button and comment down below, and until then, we'll see you guys for the next part of Mortal Kombat XL. See ya!